right, it is Saturday morning, and we are at the Temple of Heaven, which is, well, I'll show you more about that when we get to the temple part, but there's a little park here on the side. This is not a kid's playground, this is an adult. It's an adult playground, but it's an exercise area. They do all kinds of exercise, and anyway, seeing there's this lady here, is probably 70s at least, and she's hanging upside down from the monkey bar things here, and like bending in ways that my body would never bend, and just, you know, anyway, she's doing her thing. So the pebble path apparently is to walk on to, I don't know, build up your pain tolerance or acupuncture or something. Anyway, but how far can you get before you start going, ow, 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 ow? Seriously? Wow. My elbows hurt watching that. So this is apparently the massage section. You can come to give yourself a back massage, or you can do, look, there's Brittany. No, not Brittany. Kristen. There's Kristen doing the back and forth thing. I've seen video of people doing these. Yeah. These are so fun. Okay.
Do you have similar like park in the state in your community?
I have seen a few like this, but not to the extent of this, not this big. So, Tina over there. Whee! Okay. Here, video.
Yeah,
you gotta
go.
video. It's going.
Okay. Woohoo, honey!
Here we go.
Let's go.
You got this.
Break your leg.
Do not break a leg. Do not. Go, Penny, go! Wow! Go, Penny! There you go!
I'm not getting my steps on my Fitbit.
You gotta have your arm moving. It will count it. Yeah, no hands is difficult. Very good.
Can we try it, Brian? Would they be offended? We can join in?
You can do it.
Okay. We finally went around the corner into the actual area where the Temple of Heaven is. It is absolutely beautiful. It is where the emperors would go to pray for the harvest. I loved the symmetry and the colors and the patterns that were repeated all the way throughout the design. It was just beautiful. We couldn't see in very well, but you could see the outside well. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's like 9:30 in the morning here, but I know it's 9:30 at night for you. But we are at the Temple of Heaven. This is this particular temple was for the emperors. It's about 600 years old, and it was for the emperors to come and pray for the harvest. And that's why it's painted blue, because it's looking up to the sky, to the gods, and everything. And so this is the Temple of Heaven, and this is Megan. Hi! Yeah, I can flip my camera. I don't know if I can flip the camera or not. Let me try it this way. Hi! Yes, it's me. I'm really here. So I am at the Temple of Heaven. So anyway, bye everyone. Choir practice. Where are we? Where? We walked around more of the park and saw some other small temples and gates, and then kept walking and walking back to the front, and then across the road to finally we got to a little shopping area, and we found, yes, a Starbucks. Oh my gosh, that was the very best mocha frappuccino I have ever had in my life. Then we went to a restaurant, and this was a beautiful restaurant. It was huge. It was like 5 stories tall. Apparently they do a lot of weddings and things like that at this restaurant. It was so pretty. It had this huge wooden chandelier hanging from the middle of it. This was a restaurant that specialized in seafood, and Brian was so excited to take us there because it was so famous of a restaurant. But it was absolutely our most adventurous meal that we have had the entire time we were there. On the left you see some sea cucumber, which is some kind of animal, and then on the right is octopus, and then the next picture has shrimp at the top. Shrimp, of course, were great. The middle picture is pig intestine, and the bottom was some kind of vegetables. I don't remember what it was, but and then this one is, oh my goodness, it is marinated deer Achilles tendon, and it was absolutely nasty. It was so bad, I just about puked. It was bad. Anyway, we there was another group. They were supposed to go to a hutong and walk around a neighborhood, a typical Chinese neighborhood that afternoon. I just couldn't walk any farther. I was so exhausted, so I went back to the hotel and had a nap. At that point, that night I was had my fill of adventurous food, and so just walked right across the street and went to McDonald's, and that was good to just kind of nothing that night. We didn't have any planned things that night, so it was good to just kind of chill out for a little bit. There was a small grocery store right next to the McDonald's. It was called the Woo Mart, and it was nasty. It stunk so bad, probably because of this. This is durian, which is a fruit that they have there that they think is wonderful, but it smells like death. It is just nasty, but they seem to love it. Or maybe you would like some fish that are just sitting right out here in the open. Yeah, that was the grocery store. Anyway, But as you can see from here on my Fitbit, I walked over 11,000 steps that day, almost 5 miles, and on about 4 hours of sleep, because of course we weren't sleeping very well at that point. But it was an amazing day, and we had a great time. We really did, but it was very exhausting. So stay tuned for the next video that is going to be Sunday, and it's going to be all about worship service that I got to attend at a church there, and then meeting my students. So stay tuned for the next video. Bye.